Are you getting over? Figure out where the hell you're going. You're joking. Sir, it is 45. You need to, you're passing the speed limit. Who made this? Who did that? Sir. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We're back on the phone today because I forgot my camera. I also forgot to plug it in. But we are Doordashing for Ashniko! Woo! As you may have saw in my last video, I have made about $40. But I also need another $40 just to buy the outfit. And then I don't really know what I'm gonna DoorDash again because it's comp like the next few weeks up until up until the concert, and on top of that, the weekend in between competitions for dance, literally I'm hosting a silent auction. So like I don't have any time. Plus, I work all throughout the week. So, trying to figure it out. It's gonna get done. Don't worry. The money is we're gonna figure it out. So, I'm currently on my way to my first order. It's for McDonald's. It's for $6.50. And, sir, are you getting over? Figure out where the hell you're going. Anyway. So, yeah, we're just gonna go along. We're gonna try and pick some stuff up. Yeah. Alright, order is picked up. We are on our way to drop it off. If you don't follow my TikTok, I just posted a video today. It says caption, I love side questing. Okay. And it's me staring at the fire with so much joy in my face. And I was torching a planter box because I made a planter box with my grandpa, and then I wanted to torch it for the design. Ma'am, I'm going around you. One of my people I know commented on it. It was like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. And so I replied with the Edna Mode meme with the fire in the glasses. Because, listen, I will get it done, okay? And I'm putting those planners in the auction I'm hosting. Where we got some live stuff from some live plants from some greenhouses and nurseries in town. So I'm gonna put them in those planter boxes. They're matching planter boxes, so it'll look cute in front of the store. No one else wants them. I want them because they look cute. Okay. Yeah, I torched them. We're gonna waterproof them. The whole shebang. Nice. And yeah, it's real dark now. But so, and then I sent the same video to my friend on Snapchat, and she's like, "Who gave you access to fire?" Because they need to have it revoked. Guys, I'm not gonna burn anything down, okay? I'm not an arsonist. Fire is just fun to play with, okay? even Pookie was like, I think, was it Pookie? It might have been Pookie. Someone was like, you look like you're having way too much fun with that torch. And I was. Okay, leave me alone. Let me have fun. I need to stop taking orders from this place or stop thinking that if it's not that busy, it's not gonna take that long. But now I gotta go deliver this. Maybe this will be a tips and tricks video for DoorDashing. If you're DoorDashing in a small town, I would suggest making sure you know your area a little bit, because, or I guess that goes for any town. Because let me tell you, there are random apartments everywhere that you wouldn't even think an apartment would be, but yet you're getting taken to some random location. So get familiar with the town. If you want to get familiar with the town, start DoorDashing, okay? DoorDashing, Instacarting, whatever, okay? You're gonna get real familiar with your town real quick. For a small town specifically, I have 5 counties. 6 counties that I can deliver to, which is crazy because you could be picking up an order from somewhere and then driving 30 minutes away to deliver it. So my town isn't really great for like the biking, like electric bike thing that people do in like New York City or something like that. Because you have to drive to some places, to different towns, to different counties. It's a little crazy and a little stupid, but I don't make the map, so yeah. Another tip, read every instruction. Not necessarily for the store. Stores are pretty simple. You go in, you ask for your order, or they have a designated pickup location. Not that difficult, okay? The instructions for the home, okay? Before you enter those directions, read the instructions on how to deliver to their home. Because if you get there and say it takes you to the alleyway or something, they might have put that in the instructions because they know that it sends everyone to the alleyway and then you're lost, okay? They might have instructions to knock on the door. Don't knock on the door. Ring the doorbell. Leave it on the bench. Like, it's not that hard to just take a couple seconds to read those instructions and follow them, because your one job is to deliver them to homes. And I always end up getting higher tips because I followed their instructions to a T. Sir, it is 45. You're passing a speed limit sign that says 45. Can we pick it up? There's no one in front of you. You have plenty of room. Anyway, so yeah, if you ever thought about doing DoorDash, those are a couple things I'd recommend. After doing it for like 3 years now, 3 years now. If you think you're gonna make bank in a small town, you're really not. Sometimes you can, like around Christmas and summer is when I tend to make the most money. But you also have to put in like hours of work. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna do a couple things and I'm gonna make a couple $100. No. Like, you need to be doing a few hours. When I would be making like $300-400 from DoorDashing, it's because I did a whole weekend. And Friday I would do like 5 to 10. Saturday I would do like 1 to 10, and Sunday I would do 1 to 10. So like you need to be clocking into those hours, right? It's same as any job. You need to. Oh my God, this guy! I swear. Are you gonna turn on the blinker, sir? I can't with these people. Another tip, have a playlist. Have a playlist you like and like really like, because you're gonna hear it a lot, you're gonna hear it often. So have a playlist you like. That is also where I'm turning? Yes. That's confusing. That's another thing. Learn your street signs and learn how to drive. But yeah. Get a playlist, make it, like it, whole shebang, because you're going to be listening to it a lot, and you're going to be in your car a lot. You're not always going to have orders, and a lot of what you do is waiting. Like, waiting forever. Literally forever. It's so boring sometimes, because you're literally just waiting. You're waiting for an order, you're waiting for to get an order, and then once you do, you're waiting to figure out where you're going. Once you get where you're going, then you're waiting for an order again. Like, okay, I'm back. This is another thing. You may be delivering outside your zone, and then you have to drive back into the zone. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Why are they not in the zone if you can deliver to them? DoorDash, make it make sense, because it don't. Why am I delivering outside my zone? And then I have to wait to get back into the zone to get orders, and sometimes I'm delivering way outside of my zone. Like 10, 15 minutes outside of my zone. So I have to wait 10, 15 minutes to drive back into the zone to then start waiting for orders. We're going shopping. I wonder if I have my red card. That's the other thing. Make sure you have your red card. Because I don't always, and then I have to figure it out. I have my digital one, and I think this one takes Apple Pay, so I should be fine. I've never shopped at this store before, so this is new. The other thing is declining orders they give you an acceptance rate, and depending on how good your acceptance rate is, will depend on how often you get orders. Because like right now, where the heck is this entrance? Right here. No, it's not. Who made this? Who did that? That's so dumb. Who made that entrance? To trick me? Me specifically? In specific? Me specifically in specific. How the... Where? And where am I going? You're joking. Wait. No! Who did this? I just want to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation. Who made this? Who built this place and built that entrance? Because that is wrong, and I wonder how many people do that. Probably not many, because I'm so dumb. The urge to just go over that curb. Okay, it's fine. Just give me time to look to see if I actually have the red card in here. I do. God. I recommend like a fanny pack, duffel bag of sorts to hold all of your goodies, because you might be going shopping, you're gonna be delivering for hours, so just like make sure you have something to hold all of your stuff in, because, well, I mean, if you don't go anywhere with anything besides your phone and your wallet, that's like a thing. But like I have perfumes, chapstick, like whatever, so I carry a bunch of stuff. Speaking of which, I haven't sprayed my perfume yet. Those are some tips and tricks for now. I'm gonna go shop this order. I'm not taking you with me. This is a lot of cars that just pulled in. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, pick up the thing. Another thing. You never know what you're gonna pick up until you pick it up. So be careful when you shop. because I just had to get two 23-pound things of kitty litter. One, it took us forever to find. Two, if you don't have a car that can hold giant things, then you might want to be careful collecting big orders. That's the other thing. With being in a small town, there's so much new development that I never know where I'm going. And the map never takes you to the correct place because the streets don't exist yet. So trying to find where the heck I am is really hard. Especially because like these people are like, it's gonna take you to the wrong place. Cool. So I had to put it in myself. And guess what? That doesn't exist on Google. So I'm just gonna try and trust that I know where I am, which I kind of know where I am. I just now have to count. Okay, found where I'm going. Hence also the fact, if you saw one of my last Doordashing videos, and if you saw the little short, I get lost pretty often, especially at night because I can't see. I have astigmatism, and then I have slight night blindness, okay? So like I can drive, but also I can't see in these bright roads. So, or when there's absolutely no light, I can't see at all. Because when I went down into the canyon, because I live near a canyon, and people lived there, I was like, where the heck am I going? Which is why you also need to know your directions, because if the thing tells you to turn left in 100 feet, make sure you can see where the road is when you turn left, otherwise you might turn into a ditch. Or if you're on the canyon, you might turn off the cliff. I was so scared to do any little thing. Anyways, we've delivered these couple orders. We're at $24.65 so far with 3 orders, and it's been about an hour. Okay, so that's about $20 an hour. So I have another hour. If I can get another $20, that would be great, because then I can buy my outfit for Ash Nico. Okay. Ooh, speaking of which, here's another order. I'll go shopping, but I don't want to do that. I have a high acceptance rate, so I can really do whatever I want. I'm a platinum level member, whatever that means. I know it gets you access to higher priority items, and you get like first dibs on orders and stuff. So I just kind of do what I want. And that's because I've been doing it for 3 years. See, I'll do that. I just didn't want to go to Jasper time, because I hate going there. So we're gonna do another shopping order. Woot woot. And then that might end us for the night. I might be able to get one more in, and then I have to go get ready to work at the hotel. Which, new hotel, I think I'm gonna do a week in the life working at a hotel, because I work between 2 different locations. So we'll see. I'm gonna test it, see what happens. Got a lot of stuff to work on. God damn. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Let me go drive to Albertson so I can get this order. Tips for shopping, because I just did a shopping thing. Don't take more than you know what you can do. I used to work in online pickup in retail where I'd have to do like 6 orders at a time. So I know how to like separate a cart, get what they need for this, get what they need for that, and like keep it separate so I can do 3 to 4 orders at a time. and then go deliver everything. But for some people, that's not the case. Especially if you're first starting out, that's going to be real stressful trying to figure out how to separate different orders. Some people have bought things off of Amazon that gives you, or wherever, that gives you like dividers in your cart, and that's a thing. I personally don't have the money for that because I'm using the money for DoorDash to like pay bills and stuff. So I don't have that type of thing. I have like a Costco size cold bag that I use. And then I have the pizza bag that I'll use sometimes. But other than that, I really just like separate it by sections in my car when I'm delivering as well. Like order A is gonna, first one I'm delivering is gonna go in the passenger seat. Second one's gonna go on the back seat. Third one's gonna go on the floor. Okay. If I have a fourth one, we separate it between driver's side, passenger side, like, or I also have my trunk. So there's different options for different things. I recommend only starting with one and not taking any more than that. DoorDash is gonna try and give you 2 to 3 at a time. Especially if you're almost done with one, more are gonna pop up because more people are ordering. And so you gotta watch out for that if you're gonna get stressed out. Decline them. It's honestly, the acceptance rate is not a huge deal. I know someone with an acceptance rate of like 50%, and she does just fine with getting orders. She just doesn't want to go anywhere, which is valid. So like, it's a thing. Also, try to be aware of like store setups. Like, each store is different, but there's like a general store setup. Like the fruit's always going to be on the sides, dairy is always going to be on the back, seafood, things like that. So like, try to like know where those areas are, and then a general like of what is in what section, because it'll tell you aisles sometimes. But like, Fred Meyer's not too long ago just redid their whole, when I was first DoorDashing, Fred Meyer's had just redid their entire like store. So the layout of it, the entire thing was redone. With that, DoorDash was wrong on everything. And luckily, that's when I was working online pickup, because I worked online pickup for Fred Meyer's. So I knew where everything was anyway, so I didn't have to follow what it was. You are timed, so the quicker you are, the more likely they're going to give you, again, more orders. So if you're slow, it's fine. You're still going to get orders and stuff. You're just not going to get as many orders. If you're a pro shopper, you get some sort of benefit. I don't know yet. I'm like 1-2 away from being a pro shopper. So we'll see what happens with that, and I'll update y'all. But that's pretty much all I know for shopping, is just get a general outline in your brain of what store setups look like, what you think would be next to what, things like that. You can also, it'll show you the pictures of everything you're getting beforehand. If you can grab a bunch of those beforehand and then continue grabbing the rest of your stuff and scan it all at once, it helps with your time. That's a cheat I use. So, yeah. That's all I got for shopping, man. I've got to deliver this Albertson order, go deliver the other Albertson order, go to Target, drop off the Target order. And I got to do this all before 9 o'clock, hopefully. So, I'm going to go do that. And I'll check in with y'all when I check in, or if I have more to talk about. You may be asking, Ian, what is there to do in a small town on a Saturday night? Let me tell you, nothing. So what is everyone doing? Everyone's at Target. Literally everyone and their mother is at Target running around. I went to go grab my couple things. I saw many people I didn't want to see. Also, there were a bunch of teenage boys making monkey noises somewhere. There were some people moaning in another section of the store. It was just really overstimulating, which is fair. Because there's nothing to do in this town, so I'm also like, I could care less. Because if I went to Walmart, it would be the exact same thing, because there's nothing to do in this town, especially for anyone under the age. Actually, there is nothing for anyone to do of any age in this town, really. Especially for free. No, there's nowhere no one can go. So everyone goes to Target and Walmart, because even there were adults there just looking around. Anyway, I'm gonna drop off this order, and that's it for me tonight. And I gotta figure out what I'm having for dinner. I think I'm gonna have to make food. I don't wanna. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. Toodles! Alright, I just delivered the last order I had. So, I am now heading home. That's the end of the video. I ended up earning $42.35. I now have 85 something for the Ashniko concert, which is probably gonna be buying my outfit. But I'm head home. Work on a little bit cleaning, and then work on a little bit of cleaning, and then get ready for work and figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Follow my other socials if you want, at Yamune_04 on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, so I will see all you hookies later. Toodles!